The edge of the galaxy wasn't what Anderson expected. He'd imagined swirling nebulae and glittering stardust. Instead, it was a desolate rocky platform jutting out into an endless black void. And it was raining. Not rain exactly, but mutated goblins made of solid ice. They hit the platform with a shatter crack, sending icy shards flying. Anderson gripped his magical sword. It pulsed with a warm light, a stark contrast to the icy goblins and the absolute unsettling silence. There was no wind, no hum of engines, no sound at all, just the shatter crack of falling ice goblins. Then he saw them, the ducks, but not normal ducks. These were huge, waddling creatures with glistening green tentacles that writhed and snapped. They quacked silently, their beaks opening and closing in a soundless threat. They were an army, and they were angry. Anderson knew he had to act. He raised his sword. The warm light intensified, pushing back the oppressive silence. He charged, the magical sword slicing through the air. Ice goblins shattered as he moved, their icy shards melting on contact with the sword's light. The tentacle ducks surged forward, their tentacles lashing out. Anderson dodged and weaved, his sword flashing. He cut through the tentacles, but they regenerated quickly. He needed a different strategy. He looked around. The rocky platform was bare, except for the falling ice goblins. He realized something. The silence wasn't just a lack of sound, it was a lack of vibration. The ducks and goblins were moving without creating any vibrations at all. Anderson focused. He remembered a story his grandfather told him about using the sword to manipulate vibrations. He closed his eyes, feeling the sword's energy. He imagined the platform vibrating, a low hum that would disrupt the ducks and goblins. He thrust the sword into the rock. A low, almost imperceptible tremor ran through the platform. The ice goblins began to wobble, losing their balance. The tentacle ducks quacked silently in confusion, their tentacles twitching erratically. Anderson knew he had a chance. He began to amplify the vibration, using the sword as a conduit. The platform shook harder. The ducks and goblins began to fall, their silent forms collapsing into heaps. With a final powerful surge, Anderson unleashed a wave of vibration that shattered the remaining ice goblins and sent the tentacle ducks tumbling into the black void. The silence returned, but it felt different now, lighter. Anderson stood on the edge of the galaxy, his sword glowing softly. He had faced an army of silent, icy duck goblins, and he had won. He knew his adventure was just beginning.